Reaching the arms back behind the body, shoulder extension, something that's very underrated for dips, push-ups, even muscle-ups in that transition phase. And it's overlooked by many people. What do you do to increase flexibility reaching back?
For me, I love the German hang. So going for the skin of the cat and then hanging in that position, that gives me a massive stretch on my pecs, like massive, massive. And that one's also, you can actually load that too, which I was doing at some stage. I put a weight belt on with some weights. I was doing these kind of rolling my shoulder forward to get a little bit more torque in the chest. But that would be my go-to drill for getting more extension. But if I wanted to work on the other side of the joint, like actively trying to get more shoulder extension, have you tried holding a pipe behind you with your palms facing forward with probably a weight in the center and then doing a forward fold? So then when you do the forward fold, the arms kind of come all the way back behind you and that weight drags you into a deeper shoulder extension. And then you try to stand back up while trying to keep the arms as high as you can. So then it's like active. That one is also really nice. That one's like, it's killer because you're trying to hold it with as much intensity as you can for like, let's say 10 seconds. And it's like cramp city. Like when I try, it's just cramping. But yeah, those two I think would be my go-to for either opening more in shoulder extension or working on the other side of the joint.
You just took my second exercise that I was going to recommend. I was either skin the cat or that exercise. So you know that you're in good hands because both of us have come to the same thing without even talking about it. That shoulder extension is just gold, the isolated one with the weights. I really like that combo of lifting it up, trying to resist it, and then you're also lifting it up too, so you're getting the best of both worlds of like stretching and strength stuff as well. And seeing you do the skin the cat, you said before a little bit of weight. From memory, I think there was like 3 25-kilo plates of you holding the bottom of the skin the cat, not with a pronated grip, with a supinated grip, because you're fearless.
I wish it was 75, but it was actually 50.
Okay, shoot, only 50 kilos, that's right.
50. So it's a big difference, come on. But yeah, with a supinated grip, it was super sketchy on the bicep. But that was, like I said, like not only are you feeling a stretch in your pecs, but down into the bicep. It was actually really, like, how would you think I got into that? Just out of curiosity.
I think you would have, you could get into the skin the cat position, have the dip belt around you, then you could have someone help you put it on so you can load it from the actual bottom position. Or that's the first one that comes to mind, because if you lowered into it in a negative, I don't even know how you'd get the plates on there in the first place.
Yeah, so basically what I did was I set up rings high and then I had a box underneath. And then I set up the weights and then I kind of just positioned myself to go into the German hang.
Yeah.
And I just went off the box.
Okay.
And before that, it was a picture that you saw, was it?
Yeah.
And then I removed the box.
So fake weights, bro.
Yeah.
I'm calling you out. I don't think it's real.
Social media, yeah.
When you're doing shoulder extension as well, the thing that I would experiment with is your grip width. You try and go really close grip. I can barely lift my arms behind my back. If I go wider, there's a little bit more range of motion that you can access. It's a bit easier to get into that shoulder extension position. And what I'm actively trying to cue in any shoulder extension movement is trying to get my chest upright, retract my scaps as much as I physically can, and let the arms follow. If you lose that, you're not getting the real benefits and the cueing of the movement that you're trying to do.
Yeah, so basically you need to try to find a hand placement which is going to be suitable for you, where you can actually lift it up, because like you said, the closer you have your hands, the more tension and stretch you're going to feel in the pec. And if you have really tight pecs, you just can't lift it up.
And watch out for compensation, dropping the torso, hunching forward, because you think you're getting that range, but you're just moving different areas of the body to try and fake that shoulder extension.
Totally.
In other news, I've got you a gift. I want you to click below to download my free full body calisthenics workout. I'll teach you how to get big and strong with old school bodyweight training.